Overall, a little break from the wind yesterday. Still some strong gusts out there.
Yeah.
There were a few times walking through the parking lot, I'm like, is this going to let up? Is
Right.
this going to keep coming at me here?
Yeah, because you remember yesterday I was saying the wind advisory expires at 2 a.m. this morning, but I don't think it's going to stop being windy. It's
No.
still
Yeah,
pretty
did.
breezy out there. The difference is it was like breezy in 48 feels different than
Very different.
breezy
sure.
in 35 or whatever it was. Let's have a look at the winds, though. They actually kicked up in the last hour in Portland to 39 miles an hour. Greenville, 46 miles an hour, 39 miles an hour in Bangor. So, yeah, noticeably windy still. We will settle these winds tonight, but it has taken a long time. On the back end of our storm system that came through on Saturday night, Sunday, believe it or not, is still responsible for these winds. We have clouds and a couple of snow showers across northern Maine. Most of us, though, bright through the rest of this afternoon, sun setting a little after 6:30, so we've got 2 hours and change left of daylight, and most of us will see nice weather. Tonight, temperatures drop down to about 30. The mountains will likely be into the 20s by early tomorrow morning. And I give tomorrow the edge weather-wise over today because the winds settle down. And it's also a little bit warmer. I think this model is too cold with only mid and upper 40s. I think we'll see some low to maybe even some mid 50s about midday. In the afternoon, we will see some clouds come in from the west into Oxford County specifically, and eventually to York and Cumberland counties before sunset. So just be aware that the peak of tomorrow for western Maine likely is, say, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. And then after that, clouds start rolling in. It's cloudy overnight tomorrow night with an isolated rain or snow shower as a disturbance comes through. But this Thursday disturbance looks weaker and weaker, fewer and fewer showers around. And so we'll still be able to pop into the upper 40s, even some low 50s on Thursday, despite the cloud cover, which will be relatively consistent. So there's that little system coming through. Then we'll talk about Friday night, Saturday. And it's interesting because we talked about rain coming in Friday night, then changing over to snow in the mountains perhaps on Saturday. The models now completely disagree on that. The European model brings some rain in on Friday morning, but doesn't phase that piece of energy, and we end up with a nice day on Saturday. The GFS sticks with the original plan, rain Friday night, transitioning to some snow in the mountains and foothills on Saturday. You know how this is going to go. Typically at this range, consistent Euro, done it a couple of runs now, is the way to go. So I'm optimistic for Saturday, but it is worth noting if the European model is right, that means it rains over southern Maine on Friday during the day, and then we get Saturday in, and that looks like it could be in the 50s. So I put sneaky nice in there for now. I'd love to see some more consistency, but I'll take the Euro in this type of situation pretty much every time. Showers transition over to some rain on Sunday afternoon into Sunday night. And even this is indicative of this winter, guys. Remember I talked about, hey, around March 20th, which I bookmarked as the first day of spring, it looks a bit colder. The European model now says, nah, not so much, probably about 50.
Wow.
So we just like, even when the models tease a little bit of below average temperatures, it seems as though as when we get closer, they start to kind of back off it a little bit. So here we are.
Keep moving in one direction right now.
I know. It's so strange.
I'm part of a Maine ice fishers group, and there is some ice still, you know, over northern Maine, but they're seeing more and more like, okay, this is it for the season.
Yeah.
Out by us, we got guys fishing in boats.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's where we're at.
The fish are staying where they're at. It's just a matter of how you access them, I guess.
All right, Keith, thank you.